As the end of the year is rapidly approaching, just a few days away, I thought we would take a look back at the top 10 fake news stories of 2016. There were so many fake news stories coming out of the mainstream media this year, particularly with the election, it was pretty much impossible to condense them down into 10, but I tried, so let's go through the list. Coming in at number 10 is the supposed rise of the alt-right and the mainstream media latching onto a small group of just a few dozen individuals or white nationalists following around this Richard Spencer guy and trying to paint every single Donald Trump supporter as a white nationalist or a white supremacist. Coming in at number 9 is when CNN selectively edited the words of a Black Lives Matter dead thug's sister when she urged the angry mob to go and burn down the white suburbs, and then CNN reported that she was calling for calm. Coming in at number 8 is Keith Scott, the dead thug who came out of his vehicle with this stolen weapon, refusing to drop the gun, and then police shot and killed him. And of course, the Black Lives Matter thugs rioted and said that another innocent man was gunned down by some racist white supremacist police. Police body cam footage showed Keith Scott getting out of the car and clearly holding the gun, and his own wife went to the police to file charges after he threatened to kill her and the children shortly before his suicide by cop stunt. Did I also mention that he did prison time recently for shooting at someone trying to kill them? Coming in at number 7 is the fact that the mainstream media tried to downplay John Podesta's connection to spirit cooking after the bizarre WikiLeaks emails revealed his connections to the strange practice. Coming in at number 6 is the fake news story about the fake gay slur that was supposedly written on the cake that a homosexual bought when he was at Whole Foods, and it whipped the liberals and social justice warriors into a frenzy as they were crying about Christians and right-wing extremists who hate gay people, when later security footage proved that the man, when he left the store, did not have the supposed gay slur written on his cake. And when confronted about this fact, he admitted that he himself wrote the slur and faked the whole thing. Coming in at number 5 are the dozen, if not more, women who came forward during the election and claimed that Donald Trump had sexually assaulted them, trying to smear him and defame him and trying to bring his campaign down. Of course, none of them said anything about their supposed assaults until just before the election, and when someone is as rich and as famous as Donald Trump, if he were to even remotely do such a thing, somebody would have immediately filed a lawsuit. Many suspect that these women were paid off by the Hillary Clinton campaign to fabricate these stories. Coming in at number 4 are the hoaxes about the hate crimes that were said to be perpetuated by Donald Trump supporters against minorities and homosexuals after Trump won the election, and one by one, after police started investigating these reports, they determined that they were fake, fabricated, and a total scam. Coming in at number 3 are the reports that the WikiLeaks emails were doctored or fake. No, in fact, WikiLeaks has a 100% accuracy record about the information that they release. Coming in at number 2 are the stories that Donald Trump wouldn't win the election. Probably thought this was going to be the number 1 fake news story, but no, it's not. Coming in at a close second, like this CNN report, Trump has a 1% chance to win the nomination. Remember this poll from the Huffington Post, the Huffing Paint Post, Huffing Compost pile? Their model gives Hillary Clinton a 98.1% chance of winning the presidency. Whoops! Coming in at number 1 are the fake news stories about fake news, which popped up immediately after the election as the mainstream media and the liberal establishment are scrambling to try to stop the spread of information through social media networks and save what viewers they have left, and are pointing the finger at people like me, independent alternative news outlets and analysts, trying to shut us down so that the mainstream media is the only source of information. The war on independent news certainly is only beginning, and they're not going to let it go. We're going to see some serious Orwellian censorship, and this is going to be an ongoing battle so that we can continue to have our voices heard, have our information spread, and so that we can even be allowed to use platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'm Mark Dice, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here and check back every day for new reports. It's been an amazing year for this channel. I thank everybody for subscribing, for sharing the videos, all the feedback, and for everyone watching my back. So thanks again. Have a good new year. Be safe, be smart, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.